Alright, we're finally back. Now then, I finally have enough to build my own door. A sheet metal door. Place a metal code lock on it. I'm not telling you what the code is. And last but not least, no house is complete without... Give me a good place to put this. No, that's no good. This is a tool cabinet. You cannot live without one. You simply can't. So now, I have a lock on my door. Both of them. A tool cabinet. Now, this is important because what this does is it prevents other people from building within my base. Which means no one can build outside, no one can do stuff. Okay, we are sitting pretty at long last. Now this is not ideal. There's no airlock, as they call it, which is an extra layer of defense around the door. That will come soon enough, as we gather more materials. But basically, no one can enter this place without permission, no one can build around it, no one... See, what they could do is they could do what I just did, which is just build stuff around it and trap you inside. The previous owner, their door is still right there, but they can only enter that small segment of places. This is not ideal, but this is a strong start. As strong as it gets. So, wow. Okay. So now, the next step is to either reinforce what I've got, or to supply some sulfur to my slave master. It was an unpleasant agreement, but their alliance has been helpful so far. Now, do I have the recipe for a large woodage box? I do not. That's fine. I'm still in a pretty good start. Okay, so for now let's build another wood box to store my other materials in. Okay. Ah yes, I also need to put a sign on my door. Or above my door, or near it. Let's do that first. Let's see. Feels good. Feels good to have some security. This base is too small for anyone to be interested in messing with it. At least right now. We are doing okay. We're doing okay. Gotta keep telling myself that. Gotta keep telling everyone else that. Am I happy about being a slave? Not really, but works to my advantage. Good night, slave master. Good night, slave master. The masters are asleep. Well, let's see how far I can get without them, shall we? I gotta say, the slave gig isn't too much of a problem so far. It's mainly just me being, like, them going, hey, how's that ore coming? You know? we'll see. We'll see what happens. In the meantime, I need more wood. I need more everything. So, we're gonna need more wood so that we can start mining shit. Anyway, guys, that is how you establish basic protection for your house. That's how you get started in Rust. Because look at this, I have a home now, a secure home that people are unlikely to get into, except for whoever owned that door. There's still the issue of entrance into my castle. There's not really much. I kind of have to jump to get in there, so that's awkward. As for giving them sulfur, it's an okay trade. At this stage, I don't really have any guns to use sulfur on, or any armor to protect me to need the guns. Because if I have guns, then who cares? I don't have armor, so I just get shot and die. Sulfur's a convenient trade for me. The only downside is they want the sulfur converted. It's a pretty... That's a dignified start. You know, I start the series immediately. I've been delegated to slave status. I don't see it that way yet. Oh yeah, I'm totally collecting stones from a master right now. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything else. Of course. All right, let's get something else to stand on, shall we? Get in here. Get in here. Okay, well then. We could always use more metal. Okay, so obviously it's a little harder to... Yeah, there we go. Alright. That's much better. Want to build another? Yeah, sure. Why not? You know what, let's, I don't know, that's a lot. It's a lot of stone for a wall. I won't really be wanting too much. Do I want the door here or there? Probably wanting the door. I don't know, I can always decide later. Now what can I also do for the foundations? Let's see. What? No. There we go. I can put the one there. I cannot add more walls there, though. I can always add more there. Yeah, that could work. Yeah. It's not ideal. No. It was never going to be. Let's repaint this sign. It's awful. You know, we could build an airlock. Yeah. Let's focus on building an airlock next. Wonder if anyone's using that base up there. Probably not. Things seem to have quieted down. There aren't as many people online anymore. You know, in about a year's time, well, when I'm introducing myself to people, I say I'm living on my own, but really I'm splitting rent with my brother. And he probably doesn't appreciate late night recordings. So I may have to cut this short in a while. But I'm starting to like, well, obviously I would have to be more financially stable in order for that to work. I don't think I'm too far off from that. Oh, it's going to be so interesting exploring this area once I finally have a little bit of a stability here. You know, they say I might be they say I'm a slave, but really I see it more as a trader. Well, a trader who has a boss to report to. Because if it was a trader, that'd be one thing. Like, they could just, like, hey, I want to trade. Well, with a slave master, it's like you actually have to provide stuff for them. Alright, let's head back. We have our own base, and it's secure, sort of. So I like. It's going good. No, I don't want to open the door, I want to lock it. Alright, cut. So they don't see it. Won't need these wooden locks anymore. Now, the wooden locks are insecure because if you die and you don't have a key, or you don't have enough materials to make a key, you're locked. You can't open that door. With a code lock, you can always, just do more stuff. Let's reinforce this. More stone. So, ladies and gents, that is how you get started in Rust. Yeah. You find a good location for your base, or you just find a place to make a quick base. And I am starving, actually. No, literally, look at the bottom right. I'm starving. I'm gonna need some food soon. So yeah, you find a base, or you make one. Take over someone else's base. Sorry. So you find some materials, find a base, make sure it's secure with code locks. Not just key locks, code locks. You get a tool cabinet to make sure no one builds around it. And you just start, and you just have a safe place to start your journey from. This is really... Wow, that looks unpleasant. And so yeah, and from here you can start your journey. You can start collecting stuff. Maybe you could eventually build another place somewhere else. What I did is basically just a sped up version of what I would do to that space up on the hill and all that. This is much quicker, obviously. But it has more restrictions on what you can build. Like these walls here, or you gotta make ends meet somehow, So yeah, you build a base, find a good place, and you make some friends. Or slave masters, whatever. Whatever works, man. So, that is how you get set up in Rust. Next time, I'm going to show you how you can really start to advance on other stuff. This episode was a bit longer, obviously. These Rust episodes are going to be, in general, probably longer than my normal episodes. But I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will, yeah, and so now I'm going to go out and go get some more stuff. I will see you guys then.